Well, good morning, everybody. Here we're on still our catch up. We're doing marathon catch up here. We're reading through Numbers 23 to 25, and here we have a good example of the various tactics that the enemy tries to use to trip us up and get us in a lot of trouble. And so we see here that the Moabites, Balak, had tried to. He knew that he couldn't overcome the Israelites with force. He tried to use the spiritual realm. He tried to curse them, and that didn't work out. So he pulled the third tactic, and we know that these kingdoms that are in place that Israel's coming in to replace are really they're controlled by the demonic, and that's why they're being replaced. So they pulled out the carnality card there. They used the women. They used lust to deceive. It was really the deception card that they pulled here, and so they got they seduced some of the men of Israel. So much so that because of their lust, because of the seduction, they went out and started worshiping other gods. You try it by force, you try it by spiritual dominance, and then you just use deception. That's what the enemy does against us, and it works to this day. When we look at the world and the problems that they're having, it's because people are so focused on themselves. It's really a lust thing. They see what makes them feel good, and that's what they want, and they don't measure it against the standard that has been given to us for holiness and righteousness. They just look at, hey, I like this makes me feel good, so this is, and they don't understand the destructive nature of the force that is behind these things. And we just need to be aware of it. And quite often the church will rise up in persecution. So when the enemy comes at us with force, our numbers grow, and our faith increases. When we're under spiritual attack, it can result in the same thing. The Lord turns that spiritual attack into blessing, but it's the deception. It's the deception, and right now there's a lot of deceiving spirits that are causing a lot of problems. So just be aware. Don't be afraid. We're not afraid of the enemy at all, but we need to be aware of his tactics so that we can deal with those sort of things. So you be blessed today. Have a good, encouraging day, and just keep praising the Lord, and the enemy will flee. Amen.